Hey people, welcome to Scott Games teaser analysis. Yay. So this is the image right here. This is supposedly the animatronic that we see in the first teaser we saw, which was of this animatronic we see. If you look at the teeth, it's obviously the same one, and it's split open, but this one looks less creepy for some reason. Some people say it's just as creepy, but I think it's more creepy than it was before. So anyway, I'm gonna point some things out because this is an analysis video. So I will point some things out and go in depth about a few things because I don't think I'm gonna do a full let's play on this. And no, not just because my friends told me not to play any more Fnaf videos. Yeah, I kind of made a deal with my friends that I wouldn't do that anymore. But I'll only do it if I'm requested to do like maybe certain Fnaf games that I'm requested to do. I will do those, but I won't like do every Fnaf game there is. I'll probably play Five Nights at Candy's 3 and like other games you want me to play. And I'm pretty much done with Fnaf games for a while. All the way up until that point, which is supposed to be releasing either sometime later this month, which there isn't that much longer in this month. And then there's the whole month of June, and if it doesn't come out in June, then I don't know when it'll come out. Probably around the time of this game. I don't know how long it's going to take Scott. We don't have a release date yet, but I think he's a man of his word, and he's gonna release them early. He's not gonna release them early anymore. He's gonna make the games and have them out by the time he says he will. So, I'm just gonna say Scott's a man of his word. Because if he's not, this might be the last FNAF game I'm playing. But I will probably still watch them just to know the story. Because I want to know if the story's gonna be similar or if it's gonna be a completely different story. Based off of the name, which you got rid of Five Nights at Freddy's. But he did the same thing for FNAF 4 where he just left. He had the final chapter, but yet he never had Five Nights at Freddy's 4 on the teaser image ever. There was never any 4 on any of the teasers whatsoever. Yeah, there weren't any 4s, but yet this game the teasers have Five Nights at Freddy's in it, and the thing keeps on turning off, so I have to repeatedly keep on touching it to make it stay on. So, we've been recording for 3 minutes now, just blabbering about Scott Cawthon's life, and this thing we're seeing right here. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to point out is, the balloons in the background. Now, pretty much there were balloons at every location, except for the first location. I never saw any balloons there. And I never saw any balloons at the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 location. Obviously, well, they were pixelated because they were in the mini-games, but not actually within the game's play. Not within gameplay. Like, I've seen balloons in pretty much all of them, except for the 2 I just mentioned in gameplay. So, this is either gonna... So, I think I just made a good point there. It has to be in relation to probably FNAF 2, because FNAF 1 and FNAF 4 in gameplay did not have balloons in them, and that's what you see in the background. And then, you have the 5 fingers there, meaning it's a spring. There's 2 things on this animatronic so far that you can see that proves it's a spring lock suit. The fact that it has 5 fingers, I don't know if you can see the thumb down there, but that's the only way this animatronic is actually grasping the microphone. And the microphone also means it's like Freddy, but it looks like a toy animatronic. So I wonder if these were toy. I wonder if these are like toy replicas in the location, or if they were actually meant to be in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, but never made it. That could also be a case. So, this is the Freddy of the group. I think it's Baby because of the Fnaf World Update 2 ending when Scott dies. The desk man, aka Scott Coffin, dies because apparently this animatronic right here killed him. And I wonder if this has any relation to the Fnaf World, or if this is just trying to advertise the new animatronic in a way. I wonder if that's it. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I'm sorry if I haven't been making any videos lately. Especially gaming videos, because I don't have a recorder yet. I don't want to continue to record videos yet, because I think I can have better quality. And plus, I'm thinking about playing some more Undertale, so I need to have more recording time to be able to play that. I'm planning on playing that for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, which I might just live stream that if I can eventually. So let's not get too far off topic here. So so now I'm gonna start talking about reflections, since we're about 6 minutes through the video. There is a rabbit-looking thing. I'd say it looks a little bit like Rachel Rabbit from Those Nights at Rachel's. So I wonder if that's actually a reference to that, or if that's actually there on purpose. But yeah, I can see a reflection of some kind of yellow-looking rabbit on the hair of Baby here, or at least that's what they think. So yeah, this looks like an animatronic, but of course the reflection is pointing the opposite way from her. It's facing toward her head, because obviously Scott has confirmed this is a female, so I'm gonna call it her. The rabbit there, it looks yellow. It could possibly be a newer version of Springtrap in hallucination form, or it's gonna be like the Fredbear teaser from Fnaf 4, where like there's a reflection of something, and then in the next teaser that will be shown, or maybe it's just her. And of course, what I've seen already is that there's been reflections on her nose. Yeah, on her nose. She has a pig-like looking nose, to be honest. Some people say this is a clown, but I personally think it's like a pig, yeah, I honestly think it's a pig because of the nose, or like, and because, pretty much everything else looks like a clown, but the nose and the cheeks kind of resemble a pig in a way. Plus, the pigtails. Ha! Get that? Okay, no. I'm seriously not just going to be making puns the rest of this video. So, the nose reflections. People have been saying that looks like Springtrap. And in a way, it does look like there is something greenish, yellowish in the background from her nose. So first of all, I wonder where this is, first of all. The question is, what era and what decade and what time and what location is this at? Is this anywhere close to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? Do these animatronics have any relation with Freddy Fazbear's Pizza? And or maybe this might have a totally different story, like maybe children didn't die, and like maybe it's just like what Five Nights at Freddy's was intended to be, just the animatronics roaming around because their servos lock up when they don't move around, or that's just because of the children inside. I don't know why that is, but I don't know much about animatronics other than the fact that they're supposed to entertain children. Yeah, they're robots that entertain children, okay. So yeah, I think the balloons in the background basically confirm this, being in between the time of, being in between the 10 years of 1983 and 1993. If you guys didn't realize, Five Nights at Freddy's 4 and Five Nights at Freddy's 1, if it does take place in 83, actually have a 10-year gap. So, if you didn't think about it, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is almost right in between. So, this might just take place a little bit, I don't know. Would this take place earlier or later? I'm going to say it takes place somewhere in the mid-80s. I'm going to say somewhere in between 86 and 89. So it's definitely around the era of Fnaf 2. Just if it's going to be after, before, or maybe even the same year as, who knows. I don't know if Scott's going to copy from the original game or not. He might. I don't know. That's up to him. Something else I forgot to point out. Everyone, please stay in your seats. He may only be referencing that this is the animatronic from FNAF World, but this also might be replicating that this might also take place somewhere else other than just a location. Like, some people speculate that this is like a circus place or something because of the clown-looking figure we see. A lot of people thought this looked like Toy Bonnie to start out with, but it actually looks like many different animatronics combined. It looks like Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, and the freaking marionette all combined into just one fucking scary thing here. So one thing here, just like a thing that wants to kill you. We automatically already know something's wrong with it because it killed Scott Cawthon. I don't even know if Purple Man exists. Maybe, just maybe, maybe this just has some relation to FNAF 3 because it looks like a pig in a way because of the nose. So look at the nose. It might be a pig. I don't know. I'm just gonna assume that for now that it's gonna be a pig, based off of what we see in the FNAF 3 Happiest Day minigame, and based off of that, and based off of what we see, the marionette did exist during that time, but the marionette has existed since Fredbear's Family Diner. It wasn't the first animatronic, but it was one of 3 animatronics to be in that location. So that was so if we ever did go back to Fredbear's Family Diner, that would kind of be the secret animatronic / Easter egg. The marionette would probably be. And I think Freddy will just come back as an Easter egg in this game. But Freddy's kind of already confirmed to be coming back as a fun time version. So it's going to look all pink and cute like fucking Mangle. And I don't want to see Freddy like that. I feel sorry for you, Freddy. But that's all I got for this analyzation of the teaser. If you guys want me to look into this teaser anymore and tell me some things I missed, and of course I did cover the spring trap reflection in the nose. It sort of does look like a spring trap. In the background, it looks like he's leaning back against the wall with the party table next to him. So if that's what it is, maybe a rabbit. So I think there might be a rabbit in this game. Maybe not Bonnie, but somebody else. So that's all I have for this teaser analysis. If you did like the video, like it. If you want me to cover any other theories or speculation about this teaser or anything else that has to do with Five Nights at Freddy's, just to let you know, I am not a theorist. I am an analyst when it comes to these teasers, and when I'm not going to be playing the games that I want to figure out the story to. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.